Now notice the danger of departing from the true gospel. Hebrews chapter 10. Look at what the verse says. How much greater punishment do you think he will deserve who has trampled on the Son of God and counted the blood of the covenant a common thing, by which he was sanctified? Don't you see that this covenant sanctifies freely? Not by your obedience, not because you keep commandments or behave well. You know how it sanctifies this covenant? Since you are a predestined and chosen one, God is obligated to sanctify you freely. That God is what? Apostle, but they told me that grace was an undeserved gift. Undeserved. The most you deserve was what he did for you to sanctify you, because he chose you before the foundation of the world, and he allowed for you to fall in the hands of Satan. So he was obligated to go after the sheep and sanctify them, save them. People are always against themselves for trying to show humility. Grace is an undeserved gift. I don't deserve it. I am a piece of trash. You may be a piece of trash in flesh in your own efforts, but you're not garbage in your true identity, in the true content of your spirit. You are a very important person on the face of the earth. That is why if you go into a different gospel, you are in danger, because God gave himself completely to sanctify you for free. And that holiness, you don't lose it. Listen, whatever can happen to you and you'll continue to be sanctified. You know that the Americans, when they invented the insurance policies, they put a clause where they call it a period of grace. Listen, the Americans even have gotten into that. So what that means is that the premium of your insurance expires the 30th. But if you don't pay it for so many days, they may give you 21 days, or with the interest rates accumulating, it can cover you for weeks, months, or maybe years, depending on the clauses or the benevolence of or elasticity of the company. But the majority of them give you a term that if you were to die without paying the premium, it covers you as if you had paid it. And where did they get that from? You know what it's called? It's called grace period. A period of grace. Where did they learn that from? They learned that from the, what is it called? From the nature of God. What God gives, that's where they get it from the word of God. So now that period of grace is subject to the benevolence of the president of that company. Now, the president of the company of the Spirit, the grace period is once and forever. With a single offering, he made you perfect forever.